Minister Shri Biren Singh amadi Legak na lawriba thaudang singda miyamna thamoi sengna mateng pangsinba mathau tai.
Law enforcing agency kayana jangjandana masi thingakpa hayuse masi achouba khongjang amani.
Mayamgi support si ubada government nasena ekoi sokthaba leitana ekoi praja gi mateng pangani. Drugs la loliba drug thabak toriba kangbu daina ai wam hajari. You surrender, either you face the consequence.
जब बिरन मागी इनिशिएटिव पॉपी इनिशिएटिव ट्रक अगेंस्ट होनवा अतो लोपगी खैसे अल्टरनेटिव फैसी थाबनी चिंजर से अखैना पामसे सरकार न रिकॉग्नाइज तौरगा अखैगी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन दा कनो कुछ मुख छौगतपा अतो फार्म तोनी अखैसे
अतो कुन अथॉरिटी सिंग नाइस पॉपी से यारोय इनकलेबल नाखालोइन मांगनी हाइबदुदा यानथत पिग्रबली
Singna charam batana tana yonsi olame khatana adum yanganu khar loiraga amadile nga famang mo kai khar toraga adum mayam mak khar khajik to se tin bangam nangai ne hona jari
hoji se thara ro se hai na u thawne koi na mayam na ko moi thaba mafam se loina u tha se hai na khan mane ba
lahan pupi thaba sing si mafam si area loina mak se अखोई कांगपो पीसीएस ओन सु फायना यंगसुंदना मी अमता सु था हंद्रे अदुगा होजिक से ट्री प्लांटेशन ओइना कन्ना चथरे we support Poo and Biren Singh on war against drug.
Poppy cultivation this cannot be momentary. Masidi koi continuous process it has to be continued. Amuk kaga amuk mathang damuk tawra habalite manam di kaino da mafam stage da poppy cultivation tawda phangi ba magi poppy farming gi magi value return profit si adumati wang manina masida dum interest level mi mayam so dumak dum leiheni aduna loan na tumina dum tawra ya aduna high report se masi koi policy moina masi continuous process moina puthabu su tangai phade na thamda.
I humble appeal and a very sincere appeal to youngsters to stay away from drugs in all form and spread this message.
Hello, CM!
Mama mapa lagi jadra angangi masing hengkalae, orphan school masing hengkalae, noma gi kano si aduna society da unrest werakpa, missing handarakpa, sigi pot mayam se, ekan masih lagi thing na batau pani, kana kumbak community magi kana kumma jati magi against nate.
So that was a documentary film on the war on drug campaign produced by the IPR Government of Manipur. Now may I have the privilege to welcome our dignitaries on the dais to grace as Chief Guest and Guest of Honor respectively. I would like to request Honorable Chief Minister Shri Biren Singh to kindly grace the dais as Chief Guest. Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, Honorable Union Minister of State, Excellent Affairs and Education, Shri Thokchom Setebrata Singh, Honorable Speaker, Manipur Legislative Assembly, Shri Tej Biswajit Singh, Honorable Minister, Power, Forest, Environment, Agri and Science and Technology, Manipur, Shri Y. Khemchand Singh, Honorable Minister, Mahut RD NPR, Manipur, Shri K. Govindas Singh, Honorable Minister, Works, Youth Affairs and Sports, Srimati Nemcha Kipgen, Honorable Minister, Shri Awangbo Nimai, Honorable Minister, Shri Letpao Hawkib, Honorable Minister, Dr. S. Ranjan Singh, Honorable Minister, Shri L. Susindro Mehtai, Honorable Minister, Shri H. Dingo Singh, Honorable Minister, Shri Tej Basanta Singh, Honorable Minister, Shri Kashim Vasum, Honorable Minister, Maharaja Leksemba Sana Chauba, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha. Now we will felicitate our dignitaries. For this, I would like to request Sir P. Wi-Fi, Additional Chief Secretary, Sir P. K. Jha, Commissioner Tourism, Shri John, Secretary Labor, and Shri K. Dabarta, Secretary Revenue, to kindly do the honor of felicitation. We are giving respect and honor to our dignitaries by presenting a lingyan and a bouquet. Presenting a lingyan and a bouquet to Honorable Minister Shri Tej Biswajit Singh. Honoring our guest of honor, Shri Y. Kim Chan, Honorable Minister, with a lingyan and a bouquet. Presenting bouquet to Honorable Minister Shri K. Govindas and a lingyan, paying respect.
No, you are not announcing the name. That's why it's jumbled up. You should be announcing the name. Otherwise, it will be jumbled up.
Honoring with a lingyan and bouquet to Shri L. Susindro Meitei, Honorable Minister. It's all jumbled up. Honoring Sri H. Dingo Singh, Honorable Minister, Social Welfare, Skill, Labour and Fisheries, Manipur. Shri Kasim Basum, Honorable Minister, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, presenting bouquet and lingyan. Now we'll felicitate Maharaja Lese Masana Jauba, Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, presenting bouquet and a lingyan, paying respect and honor. Next, honoring Honorable Minister Srimati Nemcha Kipgen with a bouquet and a lingyan. Ngasigi nungairaba chinglemlaba sigumba historic event asibu hogdokpinabagidamag Honorable Chief Minister amadi ngasigi dignitaries singda request tawjari mangda leiriba senglaba maira simtang lepkhatpiraga chukhatpinaba noglupchari. I would like to request the Honorable Chief Minister and Honorable Ministers to kindly do the lamp lighting to begin this historic event and to make it a successful one. Ngasigi chukhatliba senglaba maira asina pangtok chagadoriba program 100 days action plan of the new government hybrid program asi successful oigani haina koina tajai. Now I would like to request Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Chief Secretary Government of Manipur, to kindly present the welcome address.
A very good morning to one and all. Today is a historic day when we are assembled here for launching, inauguration, laying of foundation stone and distribution of various schemes and projects under 100 days action point of the new government version 2.0. At the outset, I have a proud privilege of welcoming our leader and popular Chief Minister of Manipur, Honorable Shri N. Biren Singh Ji, under whose dynamic leadership, direction and guidance we are all working towards development of the state and welfare of the people. I welcome the Honorable Union Minister of State, Education and External Affairs, Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh Ji. I also welcome Shri T.S. Satyabarta Ji, Honorable Speaker of Manipur Assembly. I welcome Shri T.H. Biswajit Singh Ji, Honorable Minister Power, Forest, Environment, Agri, Science and Technology. Honorable Minister Shri Y. Khemchand Singh Ji, Honorable Minister Mahood RD and PR. Honorable Minister Shri K. Govindas Singh Ji, Minister of PWD and YAS. Madam Nemcha Kipgen, Honorable Minister TCI and Cooperation. Shri Awango Niumai, Honorable Minister Water Resources, Relief and Disaster Management. Shri Letpao Hawkip, Honorable Minister T.A. Hills, Horticulture and Soil Conservation. Dr. S. Ranjan Singh, Honorable Minister of Health and DIPR. Shri L. Susindro Maitei Ji, Honorable Minister PhD CAFPD. Shri H. Dingo Singh, Honorable Minister Social Welfare, Skill and Labour and Fisheries. Shri T.H. Basanta Singh, Honorable Minister Education, Law and LA. Shri Khashim Vashum, Honorable Minister of Weti and Animal Husbandry and Transport. Honorable Member of Parliament Rajpa Maharaja Shri L. Sanajoba Ji. All Honorable MLAs, DGP, my colleagues, senior officer, additional chief secretaries, principal secretaries, secretaries, senior officers of the police force, forest department, PCCF, all head of departments, invitees, beneficiaries, one and all, and not to leave out our dear friends from the print and electronic media. Today is a day when, as a Chief Secretary also, I feel very proud of the fact that the momentum and pace, the version 2.0 of the current government led by Shri Biren Singh ji, Honorable Chief Minister, is working is phenomenal. There was a 100 days action plan. In 100 days, 100 programs were taken up. I'm glad to inform the audience that most of the programs have been implemented as committed by the government. This is one thing which Manipur is showing. Many governments promise but do not deliver. We have delivered more than what has been promised. I want to bring it to the notice of people, because being live telecast, I want to make the people of Manipur understand. In the few cabinet meetings this present government has taken, many policy decisions have been taken. I remember one cabinet meeting of April, there was 65 agenda plus. Very important policy decisions have been taken to translate the commitment of the government as promised in the manifesto as well as the 100-day action plan. This government is keeping every word promised to the people. I feel proud in saying it's the double engine Sarkar of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and Honorable Chief Minister Shri Biren Singh ji. I want a big round of applause for this new double engine government. We have just seen the war on drugs. Sir, we promise, sir, under your direct supervision guidance, we shall keep sustaining our momentum to destroy poppy cultivation, rehabilitate the people, offer alternative livelihood, and ensure that Manipur does win the war against the drug. And it is a continued process, as we saw in the film also. A great initiative the government has taken. Again, it was the idea of Honorable Chief Minister that we should appoint one Prabhari officer per subdivision. The Sub-Divisional Development Mission is a historic initiative where the government is trying to reach every household. The direction of Honorable CM is everybody should have a Pakka house and each house should have one livelihood. I think it's doable in next 5 years. We'll try to do in 3 years' time. The direct benefit transfer also has been streamlined. The transfer posting policies have been announced. There is effort to put the people in the right place of posting, to reach out the people in the interiors, to reach to remote subdivisions and hill areas. This is going to be a game changer. The officers are working under the direct guidance of their honorable ministers. I want to place on record our compliments from the side of civil services that all the honorable ministers are actually taking very keen interest and guiding the department directly, and that is how we have achieved the success in what we had promised to the people when this government took oath. I also want to mention about the 2 launches which will happen today. One is the training of youth into the call center operation, BPO and KPO. We have got 2,000 eligible people, which our Honorable Chief Minister as IT Minister has directed me to do it. And sir, under your guidance, we are flagging off today the first group. Our boys and girls will be trained in Guwahati, Bangalore, Delhi and Hyderabad. And it is linked with the first building of IT Special Economic Zone, which is likely to be completed by August, September. Hopefully we'll get some IT industry to come and occupy and give 2,000 people employment within Manipur within this year, hopefully between September to December. Similarly, the Institute of Hotel Management, which was sanctioned in 2013, today we are going to initiate the process for starting the first batch from 1st September. The actual classes will start. Now this will give a lot of opening to our boys and girls into hospitality industry. I won't take much time because my time is limited to 5 minutes, sir, and we are all very keen to hear from the Honorable Chief Minister himself. And sir, we promise from bureaucracy side, we shall stand shoulder to shoulder as a team and carry out your directions, and your vision should be translated into action by all of us. I wish good day to everybody, and I also seek blessings of the people of Manipur who are all listening to this program, that please have faith in us, bless us to do good public service. Public welfare should be taken care of, and we should grow as a peaceful state, peaceful society, and a prosperous society. Thank you all. Very good day.
Thank you, sir. Now, the most important part of today's function, inauguration, laying a foundation stone, distribution of various schemes, projects, benefits under 100 days action point. I would rather say taking up 100 projects, initiatives in just 100 days is such a great initiative and a historic one, and a proud moment of the government and a boon to the people of Manipur. I would like to request the usher to kindly hand over the baton to the Honorable Chief Minister for the inauguration. First, I would like to take up the department, Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Department, for inauguration of 25 veterinary hospital and 58 dispensaries from different locations. For this, I would like to request the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly praise the bottom for the inauguration. Now we will be connected live from the physical function, which is held at a video.
Vital role to save the economy of a country. Most of the households rear cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, pig, poultry, and duck for their economy. Doctors prevent animal posts and polio. At State Veterinary Hospital, Singh, more than 100 patients in winter and 100 patients in summer use daily, including vaccination, major operation, and minor operation. At Disease Investigation Laboratory, in this laboratory we conduct different types of examination, such as post-mortem examination for rabies, fecal, blood tests, skin scraping, testosterone, daily. More than 900 examinations for confirmatory diagnosis, post-mortem animals. At ICT Corona, artificial insemination is done for genetic upgradation of local cattle and buffalo. Nowadays, we use sex source of female. The productivity rate of sex source of female is 90% female and 10% male. Not only the treatment of disease, the veterinarian, this is useful research finds ideas rural people to bring all desired changes in their social and cultural life. Our department distributes chaff cutter, cattle, buffalo, goat and poultry under National Livestock Mission and NLM. RQ1, backyard scheme for the improvement of the economy of rural people. At Central Dairy Farm, Bodoga, they produce best milk, that is, added vitamin A and fun.
Now we will be virtually connect to the function held at Kumbong, Imphal West.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir. Cattle feed mixing plant, poultry feed mixing plant. Cattle feed mixing plant says, Pung Nipan machine run to
toon ama putok ngami do karigo masi akoina successfully run tawba ngam targadi san chani ki mathunda akoina piba ngamani ai manipur leiba san ja ayamna pung nipan khotang successfully run tawba targadi sir pitche mapan dagi leiba gi darkar oiroi adugi mathanda sir akoina rapid post yeng thuk matamda mapan dagi puchalami ba pit dagi akoina sida putok chaba ngam targadi quintal amada lupan lising amagi mayada sir hongna ngaman tana yoma ngamuni sir aduga poultry feed mixing plant sir samanai magi capacity se aduga mana akoi gi poultry natraga chik chik bija bagi cover tawada basi lakh amagi mayani aduga magi quintal amagi maman si sir mapan dagi huju huju puchalai ba rate se yengaga akoi ni sida taw putok chaba ngam targati lupan lising amagi tanipan dagi na lising amagi mayada hongna yoma ngamuni sir aduga sigi plan ani si leire sir department koina aduga sir atopana hospital kunmanga district across the manipur aduga dispensary yangkai ji pan sir kunna
Honorable Sir nasu haibiningba gayumba laibiragadi. Okay, let's take up the next department. Mathangi department da muglak chage. Mathangi department asina Manipur State Power Company Limited for the inauguration of 33 by 11 kV substation at Ibudhau Marjing Hengang, Imphal East District. 33 by 11 kV substation Hairok under IPDS Thawal District. 33 by 11 kV substation Khangabok Moirangpali under IPDS Thawal District. 33 by 11 kV substation Hiang Thang under NER PSIP Imphal West District. 33 by 11 kV substation Laimapokpam under NER PSIP Bijtupur District. For this, I would like to request the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button again for the inauguration. Now we will be virtually connect to 33 by 11 kV substation Ibudhau Marjing Hengang, Imphal East District.
Good morning. Hey, also the Israeli 33 by 11 kV substation Ibudhau Marjing Hengang, Imphal East. Masih Sekali substation in Hon'ble is in Tanzania. Ahapla, 33 by 11 kV substation ni aku beli. Since dari bawah fungsi aku beli perjalanan kalau masih 11 kV substation lines from Manjaki and Manjaki substation di Biren. Masih nomor 11 kV line sang Portuna. Function of processing, very heavy, voltage rated voltage in the critical appliances and the nationalist manufacturer number 3. Our the toil from the backline sound the office Nasi and Sarkar City to this for our chana rasi matam sana ilo masin amade ato association ne association maru ena tabe kebi territory ba ena kebi association ji sana na meamda kusin sina ana war mawri sudna pangki toy na mai bagi awong sing ko pangam gari ana di koi da leiba ba masin ke koi da tourist resort kana sing saral program nodi masi upang tourist attraction awong koi da masi ki boss surprise toy general grow na ko maram sina so mati ma ko ni to
Next is for Labor Department, laying a foundation stone for construction of 2 new government ITI under enhancing skill development infrastructure at None and Frajol. For this, I would like to request the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button again for the laying a foundation stone.
Under the leadership of Hon'ble Chief Minister, out of 2 new ITIs, 2 new ITIs, one in Singh, another one in Kanpur. The new ITI Singh was inaugurated on 7th January 2021 by the Honorable Manipur. The ITI Kanpur was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister of India on 4th January 2021. Foundation of new government ITIs resolved in many days program last week. A sum of 2.5 crore has been deposited with the implementing agencies. Both the new ITIs and resolved in many have administrative labor, classroom, shop, block, generator, and a judgment. They each have the capacity to train 100 trainees in 12 different trades, namely carpenter, welder, wire, practice dressmaking, here in Singh, Copa, electronics mechanic, plumber, mechanic, refrigeration, air conditioning, and vegetation. With the establishment of new government ITIs resolved the youth of resolved districts will have a great opportunity to train themselves in different skill sets that will help them to become self-reliant and set up their own livelihood. It is proved that with the youth becoming financially independent and responsible, it will lead to socio-economic development in society and the institution.
Now we will be virtually connected to the physical function which is held at None and Frajol.
For this ITI, and the capacity is for 190 people in different types of trades such as carpentry, weaving, catering, all these different types of trades. And we have a group represented from the village authorities close by, as well as the government officials and Inauguration students today from the state culture. The government skilled labor and government and under project 4954 inaugurated by Shri and Biren, Honorable Chief Minister. They 13 June 2022, the implementing agency Hon'ble Tribal Development Corporation and TVs.
CM sir nasu interaction to winning agadi kindly to be bayagani sir. Hang winning ba hang gumbalay bira kadi.
Good morning to one and all. We are from the Federal District. We are at the latest program under this scheme. Under this scheme, we have a construction of classroom of 7 rooms, workshop of trade, plumber, carpenter, welder, refrigeration and air conditioning, then mechanic, motor vehicle. And we do have a administrative block of 10 rooms and a separate toilet blocks for boys and girls. And then we have a Sophia quarter, as well as we have a retaining wall construction in this program.
Karamba matam kayam sangna lotion bagi page time kaya pige
20 months, sir.
project dulu pa kaya gino
Project is 9.50 crore, sir.
9.50 20 months ba
Yes, sir.
sangmali he anyway ka tension laga khara aduga quality di compromise to pinu ko no ya adu da library ba DC official sing na sena bio aduga khungi laikai gi library ba mayam na su khara sena bio quality compromise to bosu ya roi ko quality compromise to hon bigano okay thank you
Thank you, sir. Next department is Social Welfare Department. For this, 8 beneficiaries has been selected among 16,000 beneficiaries under Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme. Beneficiary ming lauthokchage line up to Viraga Labinaba Hanapulop lauthokchage Kagibom Ongbi Maichon Devi from Kumbi, Charang Leiton from Leiching Maifo Technopal, Katie Baring Modi Village, Topom Hemarani Devi Uripok, Loksambom Kunjamani from Kurai, Ningthozam Mainaching from Hero, Y. Roland from TNK Senapati, CK Tho from Kabung Senapati District. Line of Tobiraga Labinaba Ningsinjari. And for distribution of the Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme, I would like to request again our Honorable Chief Minister to kindly hand over the cards to the beneficiaries. Hon'ble beneficiary Lengshin Biraksi, Srimati Khagebam Ongbi Maichon Devi from Kumbi Laisang Laikai, Bishnupur District. Beneficiaries punna lising taraga taruk ni ngasigi oina nipan khangkat charaga pizavani Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme. Social Welfare Department ki makhada. Khangimbam Ongbi Maichon Devi from Kumbi Laisang Laikai, Bishnupur District, beneficiary of Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme. Mathangi beneficiary Lengshin Biraksi, Charang Leiton from Laiching Maipo, Technopal. Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme ki beneficiary Ani Suba. Om Suba Lengshin Biraksi, Katie Baring Modi Village, Chandel District. Katie Baring Modi Village, Chandel District, beneficiary of Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme. Katie Baring Modi Village, Chandel District. Mathangi beneficiary Tokpam Hemarani Devi, Uripok Hauban Devan Laikai, Imphal West. Tokpam Hemarani Devi, Uripok Haubam Devan Laikai, Imphal West, beneficiary of Manipur Old Age Pension Scheme. Mathangi beneficiary Lekshin Biraksi Lausambam Kunjamani from Kurai Angom Laikai, Imphal East. Lausambam Kunjamani from Kurai Angom Laikai, Imphal East, beneficiary of Manipur All Age Pension Scheme. Mathangi beneficiary Lengshin Biraksi Ningthauzam Mainaching Hairok Part 2 Thobal District. Ningthauzam Mainaching Hairok Part 2 Thobal District. Lengshin Biraksi. Next, Y. Roland from TNK Senapati, Senapati District, Lengshin Biraksi. Y. Roland from TNK Senapati, Senapati District. Last beneficiary, CK Tho from Kabung Karong, Senapati District. Mathangi Sina Chief Minister's Widow Pension Scheme gi beneficiary Nipan Hangachari. Punna beneficiary ji listing tarani taras diging asi function ji gi oina nipan khak hoji ekoi pijagani. Hon'ble beneficiary Nongmaithem Chauba Devi from Kumbi Mayai Laikai, Bisnupur District. Chief Minister's Widow Pension Scheme gi beneficiary Nongmaithem Chauba Devi from Kumbi Mayai Laikai, Bisnupur District. Mathangi Lekshin Biraksi MK Tion Chothe from Kongkhang. Line up Tobio. Mathangi beneficiary MK Tion Chothe from Kongkhang Teknopal, beneficiary of Chief Minister's Widow Pension Scheme. Mathangi beneficiary MK Kusungla Chothe from Salemthar Chandal. MK Kusungla Chothe from Salemthar Chandal. Mathangi beneficiary Wahengbam Ashalata Devi from Kurkul Awang Laikai, Imphal West. Wahengbam Asalata Devi from Kurkul Awang Laikai. Mathangi beneficiary Nemnai Chong Chongloi from Chalwa Kangpokpi. Nemnai Chong Chongloi from Chalwa Kangpokpi, Lengshin Biraksi. Mathangi beneficiary Kundrakpam Ranjana Devi from Hairok Part 2, Devi Mandop Thobal. Hujik Lengshin Biraksi se Nemnai Chong Chongloi from Chalwa Kangpokpi. Mathangi beneficiary Kundrakom Ranjana Devi from Hairok Part 2, Devi Mandop Thobal. Mathangi su line up Tobio Thaunawzam Sumila Devi from Lamjau. Niangailen from Headquarter Veng Churachanpur, line up Tobio. Hojik Lengshin Birakli Basi Kundrakom Ranjana Devi from Hairok Part 2, Devi Mandop Thobal. Mathangi beneficiary Lengshin Biraksi Thaunawzam Sumila Devi from Lamjau Makhalaikai, Kakching. Thaunawzam Sumila Devi from Lamjau Makhalaikai, Kakching. Mathangi beneficiaries who same Sabiu Niangailan from Headquarter Veng Churachanpur. Aroi Banipan Suba beneficiary Niangailan from Headquarter Veng Churachanpur, Chief Minister's Widow Pension Scheme. Aroiba beneficiary Chief Minister's Widow Pension Scheme gi Lengshin Biraksi Niangailan from Headquarter Veng Churachanpur. Punna beneficiary listing tarani ngasi nipan khakang charaga ko yen thokchabani. Thank you, sir. Fishery. Next, we will take up Tourism Department. for start course in hotel management, catering technology and applied nutrition, and launching of tourism policy and tourism calendar that will be held on physically. I would like to request on Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button again for the inauguration. Tourism Department. Yeah.
Calendar policy and
Prospectus. Tourism policy, tourism calendar and prospectus.
For the board.
That was great. Now we have a launching of Tourism Policy 2022, Tourism Calendar and Prospectus of the course. I would like to request the Honorable Chief Ministers and Honorable Ministers to kindly do the launching. Hojik launch tauzariba asi Tourism Department ki Tourism Policy 2022, Tourism Calendar and Prospectus of the course. Before education. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the launching of Tourism Policy 2022, Tourism Calendar and Prospectus. Thank you. Next department is Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Department. Inauguration of 15 PMGSY roads at blocks by BDOs. For this, I again request the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button again for the inauguration.
There is link in this one. There is
link in this one. Don't jump. This RDPR there's a link, physical link.
Yeah. Now we will virtually connect to the physical function held at Kakwa Lilando Lampag. CM sa interaction mo to bining balay
Yare. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Next department is Administrative Reforms Department for launching of integrated training framework and calendar. For this, I would like to request once again the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button for the launching.
We are committed to the transparency and the belief governance should build on justice.
Manipur government is committed to transparency and accountability from the celebrity. Towards this end, Manipur has adopted three of implementation in less than 2 months' time. adoption and implementation in a speedy manner. In fact, the entire Manipur Secretariat in about 2.5 months we were able to roll out from the lowest level of functionary to the highest level, the honorable ministers and the chief minister himself. And this has been extremely useful, especially during this COVID pandemic, where the office work could continue despite all the various bottlenecks.
Now we will have the launching of booklet, Integrated Training Framework and Calendar. Honorable Chief Minister, Amadi Honorable Minister Singh, kindly ngasigi booklet, Integrated Training Framework and Calendar for DP and Administrative Reforms. Thank you. Integrated Training Framework and Calendar booklet. Thank you, sir. Next department is Minor Irrigation Department for inauguration of 475 wells under PMKSY, that is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchaya Yojana Har Khet Ko Pani groundwater, amounting 61.68 crores. For this, I would like to request once again to our Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button for the inauguration. Next is Information Technology Department for launching of IT sector skill development program with placement plan and starting of industry-linked training in the ITES sector for 2,000 trainees to ensure that trained manpower is available in the state. 2,000 trainees are being provided with 3 months in-house training, which will include on-job training during the later part of the training. Today, in this function, 120 students are also taking part and are sitting among us. So for this, I would like to request once again to our Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button for the launching.
Kickstart your career in BPO and IT management with industry-linked short-term training and engagement program. The Government of Manipur, in association with Info Valley Technologies Solutions, is all set to provide industry-linked training in the IT sector to 2,000 students. The selected students will be provided a 2-month classroom training and a month on-the-job training to give them a head start for a flourishing career in BPO and KPO sector. With 100% financial assistance from the Government of Manipur, the program aims to provide sufficient academic knowledge for students to meet the industry standard. After the completion of the prescribed course, 100% guarantee for placement will be provided for the students to various multinational companies like TCS, Infosys BPOs, Wipro, among many others. IT sector is one of the emerging industries with the highest potential for employment generation. TechBee, a job-oriented early career program under the joint initiative of the Department of Information Technology, Government of Manipur, and HCL Technologies, is a 1-year training program after which students are guaranteed a placement at HCL Technologies while pursuing their education with leading universities. More than 200 candidates have been selected from Manipur after a joint recruitment drive by HCL Technologies and the Government of Manipur. The Government of Manipur has provided a subsidy for the trainees, and HCL will fund a portion of their education cost to minimize the financial burden. This project will provide IT skilling for the youth of Manipur while simultaneously creating global career in IT sector. TechBee program will be an important step towards helping the realization of IT special economic job in Manipur.
Next department is Manipur Technical University for inauguration of establishment of sponsored research and industrial consultancy cell for MTU. For this, I would like to request once again to our Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button for the inauguration. virtually connected to the physical function held at MTU. CM sir, haibining balayagadi.
अफब छात्र खरा पुथोरपदुने कोई मणिपुर प्रजा में यामना गाइजरी से जा बीसी अदुगो छात्र सिंह यामना नालाई लांबदा कोई MTU की छात्र सिंह यामना डिसिप्लिन लैबा अदगी यामना होनबा कनबा याम मरोइना मखोई की थक्सी कासीदो उबदा याम सैटिस्फाई होय अदु सोइदना I wish you all the best.
Next department is Fishery Department. for the inauguration of fish hatcheries under Blue Revolution at Hon'ble and inauguration of recirculatory aquaculture system at Imphal West. For this, I would again request the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly press the button.
Department of Shri, Government of Manipur has constructed a fish hatchery under Blue Revolution as company's sponsor scheme at Kakyai and Road District. The hatchery unit is constructed at a cost of 25 lakhs. The unit has a production capacity of around 10 million fish price per annum. Sri Hon'ble, a progressive farmer, is a beneficiary of the hatchery unit. The establishment of the hatchery, the import of fish from outside Manipur will be significant. Recirculatory aquaculture system (RAS) is a new technology where water is recycled and reused after mechanical and biological filtration and removal of suspended metals and minerals. This method is used for high-density culture of various species of fish, utilizing minimum land and water. Fisheries Department Manipur has constructed a recirculatory aquaculture system at the office complex of District Fish Office in Imphal at a cost of 50 lakhs. The RAS unit is the first of its kind established in Manipur for scientific culture of various species of fish, including indigenous fish. This unit will open new avenues for fishery development in Manipur. Fish performs their bodily functions in water, as fish are completely trained in water to breathe, fit in the grow, excrete waste, maintain the soil balance, and reproduce. Understanding the physical and chemical quality of water is critical to successful aquaculture. The Department of Fisheries, the Government of Manipur has taken out an initiative for free distribution of water and soil testing in 50 fish farms in the state, reducing the mortality rate of fish and increasing production. Pedal electric aerators is an indispensable input for promotion of aquaculture. Besides enhancing pond stability, improving water quality, reducing algae, and removing phosphorus, aeration can also break down water bacteria, help with mosquito problems by circulating water and adding dissolved oxygen. State Fisheries Department has taken up this initiative under the sponsorship of ICAR, Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture Donation, for transforming the aquaculture landscape of Manipur and scaling up the fisheries production so as to reduce the gap between demand and supply.
So now we will have a distribution of water testing kits and paddle electric aerators to 10 beneficiaries. Maybe 50 pitok chagadabni ngasi 10 khangat chabani ngasi pitok chagadabasina water testing kits khatang pijaragani kaigino hype matamda paddle electric aerators di yam chawbani na akoi Department of Fisheries ki office tagi lobina bani singjari beneficiary tarazi hana pathok chage line up tawraga leibiu matam yamna changdana ba pula pathok charake Shri Salam Rohendro Singh of Lafupate Ramayai Lekai, Chungkham Kopeshwar Singh of Wangoi Makhalekai, Waikom Bina Chanu Hingang Mayai Lekai, Oinam Janis of Kordak, Haisna Megachandra Singh of Thanga, Tongbram Raghu of Thanga, Laimujam Dinamani Singh of Tentha, Maibam Ichan Devi of Hyanglam, Waikom Tikendrajit Singh of Wabagai, Rokshan Kasung of Chadong Village. Line up Tauraga Levina Baning Singjari. And for distribution, I would like to request once again to our Honorable Chief Minister, distribution asigi, request Taujari, Honorable Chief Minister. Punna beneficiary, fees farmer young kaini. Water testing kit pizza kadabasi ꯑꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯇꯔꯥ ꯄꯤꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯂꯥꯝ ꯔꯣꯍꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯂꯐꯨꯄꯥ ꯇꯦꯔꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯇꯦꯁꯇꯤꯡ ꯀꯤꯠꯅꯤ pedal electric irritator di office tawi lobina bani singjari ani suba chungkham kopesor singh of wangoi makha lekai ahum suba beneficiary waikom bina chanu of haingang mayai lekai mari suba beneficiary oinam janice singh of khordak mayai lekai Manga Subahisna Megachandra Singh of Thanga Kunjem Lekai. Action Brexi. Mathang the election Brexi Tongbram Raghu Singh of Thanga Tongbram Lekai. Mathang Laimujam Dinamani Singh of Tentha Kuno Maning Lekai. Mathangi beneficiary Maibam Ichan Devi of Hyang Lam Lai Pangalba Manak. Hozik Pizari Basi Water Testing Kits. Mathangi beneficiary Waikom Tikendrajit Singh of Wabagai Megai Lekai. Waikom Tikendrajit Singh. Hozik Pizari Mathangda Rokshan Kasum of Chadong Village Kamjong. Arrival beneficiary Rokshan Kasung of Chadong Village. Thank you so much. Mathangi Department is now Education as Department for inauguration of 50 schools under School Fagat Hansi Mission. The School Fagat Hansi Mission was taken up with an objective to improve and upscale the government schools in terms of increasing enrollment, improve teaching, learning, transaction, improve student performance, provide committed teachers, and fill up infrastructural gaps. 32 schools under Phase 1 have so far inaugurated. 15 schools under Phase 1 with a total finance of rupees 11 crore 81 lakh 44,000 under School Fagat Hansi Mission will be inaugurated. So I would like to request our Honorable Chief Minister once again to press the button for the inauguration. distribution of tablets to 5 teachers under STAR education program. STAR, System Transformation and Rejuvenation Education Manipur, will be launched to 500 government schools with the distribution of 2,500 tablets to government school teachers and 500 mobile phones to the said school heads. There will be intensive teachers induction training. The STAR education program will introduce technology-assisted, human capital-centric approach focused on generating dramatic learning outcomes in government schools across the state. Koina khangat chaba manga khaktang asi pijage lokthokchage STAR education program gi 5 teachers ta Y Tambelina, Science Graduate Teacher, Wangkai High School, Lengshin Biraksi. For this, I would like to request Honorable Chief Minister and Education Minister to kindly hand over the tablets. 2,500 ne pijagadabasi so ngasi manga khak khangkat charaga aikoi pijabani. Ahan bagi oja Kausinjage Y Tambelina, Science Graduate Teacher, Wangkai High School, Imphal East. A tablet under STAR education program, Manipur. Next is Shri K. Fulchan, Primary Teacher, Kebol High School, Imphal West. Lengshin Biraksi. Shri K. Fulchan, Primary Teacher, Kebol High School. Mathangi Oja Lengshin Biraksi. Shri Hevam Singh Maibam, Art Graduate Teacher, Kaisamthong High School, Imphal East. Shri Hevam Singh Maibam, Art Graduate Teacher, Kaisamthong High School. Next, Lunpao Misao, Primary Teacher, Thangton Higher Secondary School, Kangpokpi. Shri Lunpao Misao, Primary Teacher. Matangi Oja Lengshin Biraksi. Shri Helen Mang Sidlau, Science Graduate Teacher, Modbung High School, Kangpokpi. Lengshin Biraksi. Matangi Sina Shatra Manga the statewide integrated education management system and digital learning platform. Sir, makata basi su pipina ba nolupchari student manga makaka. Okay. Lengshin Biriba guest of honor Singh haktang lepkat piraga student Singh se mobile phone se handover tobina ba nolupchari. Student Singh Ming Hana Loktok Chage, Linthoing Ambi Soram class 10, Chinkai Anba RK class 10, Lorembam Mairaba Singh class 10, Naisharon Sharto class 10, Lungothang Haukip class 10. Line up to Biraga Labina Ba in Singjari, Hojik Pizagadori Ba Sina, statewide integrated education management system and digital learning platform gi. Lengshin Biraksi, first beneficiary, Linthoing Anbi Soram class 10 of Wangkai High School, Imphal East. Anis Suba beneficiary, Chinkai Nganba RK class 10 of Kebol High School, Imphal West. Lengshin Biraksi. Matangi beneficiary Homsuba Lorembam Mairaba Singh class 10 of Kaisamthong High School. Lorembam Mairaba Singh. Matangi Lengshin Biraksi. Naisharon Sarto class 10 of Thangton Higher Secondary School, Kangpokpi. Mangasuba beneficiary Lungothang Haukip class 10 of Modbung High School, Kangpokpi. Mayam dagi ahoba kuba amuka na nizage. Thank you so much.
Hujiki when wazasing the piriba kano do kogi tablet to kano gini kogi STAR education na idana school faculty sigi high mission sigi part amoina star education is the category oja sing sina satra sing si kramaina tambi gada gi habu gi madugi western countries sing gi kari dagi america dagi mogi exports sing yaw ga toba adugi masak sing noina yaw ba potu ni oja sing da training pin na thank you sing bada hayo
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request Honorable Union Minister of State, External Affairs and Education, Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, to kindly present speech.
Mayam punamaku ahan bataina kokno na kuramjari. Toidona ngasigi Honorable Chief Minister gi lising makada satha birakpa 100 days gi manungda action point program mayam pangthok kiba masiga loina na koigi inauguration tawba plus laying foundation tawba mayam se koigna saisu Honorable koi Chief Secretary na haigi badone aikoi promise the nate delivery su tawi haibadu 100 days manung sida whatever achieve adu mayamda tawbani aduna function sida mapungena chief guest wena election biriba miyam na ikai khuna riba aduga ikhoi gisu ikai khuna jarba Shri N. Biren Singh, Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, aduga ikai khuna jarba ngasi gi dais the election biriba Minister Khudingmak aduga mang the election biriba ikai khuna jarba Assembly ki MLA Khudingmak aduga official Khudingmak Chairman Khudingmak aduga award phangbi kraba Khudingmak punamak pusoina ikai khuna usari ihal hanbada ina panjaning basi hana koigi Honorable Chief Minister na war on drugs tawasida koina mamangida 1974-5 ta koigi sugumba illegal drugs sing sinai koigi society da mangali haibase different NGOs sing Manipur gi pioneer oiba kanguna initiate tong matam da koina technology base golden triangle da gi poraga career sing du da ahan bada nongoi amaga bag amaga piba ani subadana kg ama piba adagi sa magi loning ba share la ho ba chaning bara yoning bara toba that kind of techniques aikoi matam du da technology ado hujikti golden triangles da lairamba drugs ki half ado now it's shifted to Manipur India ki drugs ki capital se Manipur ne hainer recognized tor ko se is a sample yam ikai ningai oi aikoi public is domain da leriba public service tawne tholoi bai khoi khudingmak ikai ningai oi adubo Honorable Chief Minister na timely masida action lor kanda mayam punamak community kunamak na support tor kanda ngasi toraiba posimadi yamna encouraging oi that we believe it with all the full cooperation of the people of Manipur and the officers in Yauraga masi maru phangnai khoi mutapang ngani haibagi asama aina thamjaningi aduga loinana ngasi gi 100 days gi togusigi manungda India ki su azadi ga amrit mahotsav 75 years of Indian independence ge khoina mai ama kari kari tawkhre India ki progress ke am lai grab si utli aduga the next 25 years se amrit kal hedana masida khona lakado ba 25 years sida state sina India ki oiba totality sida khona kari contribute to bungangani akhoi ki prajada kari pibang ngangane se masisu I humbly request the Honorable Chief Minister aduga atai colleague ministers sing da so in hygiening bati masida su akhoi ki 100 days si manungda some at least some foundation khra tobiradi yam nungai gani haina khanjai masida isam samna 100 days manungda chanbai abase Amrit server 75 Amrit server pukhi tawgadabase masi masu 100 days the Honorable Chief Minister na hapsan biraga different districts sida asigumba Amrit server humdra manga se tobiu waidna I hygiening aduga akhoi ayamana su well aware were Northeast India da khwaidagi hena advance oina maximum benefit absorb torise Assam ni handaki manung sidak after COVID ta about 14 cancer hospitals se Assam da concentrate tawi aduga loinana Asia ki cancer care hub se Asia gi oina Assam na attract the way. Out of that, 7 has already inaugurated. Another 7 is on the pipeline. Sumaina laibase koi Honorable Chief Minister na lauthuk pi badi tajare district khudingi hospital college medical college amom thamni haibasiga loina na aikoi gi manifesto da pankiba aims like institute ama state sigi thamba pamba. It is not necessarily upgrade the rims. We need extra facilities. Adona different part of the state suitable jaga yengaga sima koi manifesto da su hauki banina masim taga ina Honorable Minister da haijaningi nuga hana su process tawleraba Mysore da based over food technology and food science ki Kangbuna Manipur da ama hangjage se Honorable Chief Minister si am thawai yawani. But I repeatedly request the Chief Secretary also to give the room. The room has already allotted, but still it is not prepared, and it took about 1 year. Aduna masse akona delayed to busina kaidoge the facility is trying to seize by another state. Please kindly take care. This also food technology lab, it should be open in Porompat. And this long pending is keeping unnecessarily. Aduga Honorable Chief Minister Damaga ina appeal to janing basi sisi amna easily to we have upon during the British Imphal Dimapur gi lambi sida mile tara khudingi IBM umam thamame. Those IBs are still existing. Although some community kharna encroached oraga khoi gi magi IB gi environment to deteriorate to wase masi tourism ga mari leina na 10 IBs lady se kangla tombi de hore kangpok pi hore so mathang each and every 10 miles British na toramba se masimaga amuktang sensitized to viraga 100 days manung sida renovate to viraga. It should be the sport area for tourism simaga so I honorable Kenoda Chief Minister taina request of janingi aduga maruena tube well khutpa sida nga sai utpi khibadu maduda sigi groundwater survey se hana budi Guwahati based central government ki sponsor na tawi koi Manipur da su hujik leire PhD ki different expert and engineers leire banina local resource khara local ki miwai khara masi tohon bada ai Manipur University gumba kari gumba se adum lei aduga ngasai ki blue economy ki taurai ba plus Masidasu koi masti sampada yojana na Prime Minister na piriba fishermen sing the piva se ai koi ki loktak ta amasung inland water bodies sing da domestic kare hagini mo koi ki livelihood taliba sing se koi na kam haina mo koi se fishery ni classify tor kanda Prime Minister piriba scheme se free da natraga kare hagini without any hurdles. People all the schemes Prime Minister ki say khoi ngami sing the sumapung phana phangan ngam na khanjai aduga loina na khoi Honorable Chief Minister nasui am thawa yauna ngarang nan panmi ki ba during these 75 years of azadi ga amrit sigi manungda Manipur da leiriba ansung hero sing se khoi academician sing da in honorably and humbly appeal towning badi academician sing na University leriba historian singna masi puthoga ngasai school ki syllabus ta hujik lakto is 30% of the local and regional content sida koi yahu no tawgada ba masi masu ai 100 days simanung da somewhat initiative kharaga tawiragadi koi cover tawu ngam khali koi an kare haini han leraba pauna brajavasi tiken rajit jadu nang sigi mathakta Second World War da ayane da Yauramba Manipur ki mi mayam adagi Maharaj Kula Chandra ki Honorable Chief Minister na Tawirakanda Andaman ki Taurai Sumaina Film Division of India na already document Tauraba aine ki the Yauramba mayam sing job personal interview about already ready made when later report se akoi ki academician sing na madu phajana semaga yahon nawa to wo phai haibasimaga appeal tawningi mase akoi ki Honorable Education Minister Cabinet Dharmendra Pradhan ji na koi da haibani Northeast India da at least 100 unsung heroes identified torga Northeast India na composite history of the nation da the contribution si PU na high grabane Assam has already alert even the Mizoram has already alert ado koi ke academician sing na simtanga a request awningi aduga particularly 100 days sigi tawriba sigi manungda particularly in the education department da ina appeal tawning basina hojikti akhoi lairiba different ethnic communities singi makhoigi dialect singsi akhoi national education policy da mother tongue da lower ki primary level ki education si piu concept clear tawna knowledge create tawngamna ba hedna India government pirabadina masigi machine learning si tawno phonabada Manipur ki so government ki makhada Directorate of Language lay haine tajai masina akhoi ki base level language ki platform si sembagi matam se ide thillabaran khali Honorable Education Minister da I humbly request this one aduga AI ki artificial intelligence ki lakadori bapot se masi masu khara thuna ai tahunjaningi even akhoi da India government na triple IT ki senapati da pire seat quota se 250 ni and none of our Manipuris, none of our northeastern peoples are able to admit it. Either they are lack of awareness or lack of preparedness. Masi yaragadi aikoina awareness am create orga sit hangdana leriba triple IT gi sa masi aikoi gi chhatra sing changhal laga skill gi upskill gi reskill gi pirai ba mayam se aikoina masi da ai tahunjani aduga MTU gi so utpi gi bedu yam phajare research cell leire masida su yaragadi resource local resource the based over technology and research se ai MTU gi honorable vice chancellor na soidal tabirakan khali aduga mari leinana prime minister su yam pamba solar alliance which world the prime minister na lead torga laiba one sun, one earth, one grid kind of 180 nation joint or Bharat na hudokasida asigumba technology da su aikoigi MTU na wasikhara tawirakan khali lastly aina tanga haijaning base Manipuri masa sing yamna intelligence leiba aduga world contribute to yam lei mayam sing bi bang dai maming kitang panjaningi Professor Switzerland aikoigi contemporary ni ngalingai de USA da lagi bani USA ki scientific group ta top lead to bani India ki scientific planning da masi member ni mohoi sugum base Manipur da kok thoga aikoigi ngasai ki USA based honorable chief minister takpi ki ba adugumba singda makhoi su Manipur ki mi sing se yam semninge but only thing is that aikoigi people na kitang recognize the word or appreciation or respect pi the bakra leibase sumaina music ka sumayam tabiraga ngakani ya school dagi RK Vikram maina masasi the archaeology da puna da tambali huji ngak akhoi gi kari hagani ariba civilization amagi music instruments sida makoi research torina it's a famous flute basiko wa phawba world gi heck any function to kan yaw muni masi su aina honorable chief minister da ina request owning badi akhoi gi sangai festival or Shri Lily festival to mutabda akhoi gi talented mayam ma puna da Bombay da based to leri mayam se masi akhoi na ko biraga makhoi ki knowledge to akhoi gi younger generation da share to ragati yamna nungai ganen khali aduga loina na wa gi kan to mutamda kabe salam MTU ga hoji collaborate to ri bani Wow, sidagi akhoi tawda bi am laikre bamboo technology may am laikre smai to many Manipuris are scattered in different part of the advanced world laye masi akhoi gi sarkar sina makoi bu ningjang biraga kok thoga natraga suti tholp matamda akhoi na makoi gi kare hagani well founded knowledge singa do akhoi gi young growing students sing da akhoi gi citizen da inculcate or inspire Toragadi under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, Manipur will be bright and we can have the Mac in Manipur and the proudness of Manipur say create to Bungangani Haibasiga Loinana, Iroi Loibada Prime Minister na Magi Mantra Ohun Kaksinai, whole India said last 8 years the mana motivate to no Yam live upon Haktani Haibada. Reform, perform, and transform. I say, masini reform se koi honorable chief minister no hujik toraiba reform mayamama masigi reform tomotamda all should we get together and make joint the performance aduga then we can transform the whole Manipur in the among the Indian states I quite a bright state amo oibung ngune abo wahi khrasi haraga mayam boy amukanda kuramjari.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to request our today's chief guest, Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur, Shri Biren Singh, to kindly present the chief guest speech.
Hai punong pukurum jari. Aduga han mamaktada sugumba nauna lakpa BJP 2O government shigi koi Honorable Minister Singh, Honorable MLA Singh, aduga Honorable respected government officials Singh, aduga Manipur ki praja mayam ki support ki aikoina 100 days ki manung la thamkiba 100 items works inauguration amadi foundation stone tauba ngaman bibagi damaktai Manipur piyam bu han maktai thagachari loina ngasi kiskum mayamna mayamgi anoba government sigi di khoi yamna hai kiba wa thabak oina wan thokpa ngamjabagi ama harau jaba nungai jaba numit habetare sigi numisi da dai election biriba hujikta wangang bi khiba gi yamba silat ke Ranjan, Honorable Minister of State, External Affairs and Education, aduga Ining Thomaras, Leishamasona Jauba, Honorable MP, aduga Shri T.I.S. Haitaberta, Honorable Speaker, Shri T.I.S. Bishojit Singh, Honorable Minister Power and Agriculture. Aduga Shri Imnam Khemsan Singh, Honorable Minister Mahut, RDPR, Shri Govindas Kontokjam, Honorable Minister Works, Shri Nimsa Kipgent, Honorable Minister Industries and Cooperation, Aduga Shri Lepau Haukip, Honorable Minister TAN Hills, Horticulture, Aduga Dr. Sapam Ranjan Masya Tubama Lebagi Adag Mi Malapaki Sakre, Honorable Minister Health, and Sri Lai Sang Tem Susindramaitai, Honorable Minister PICD, Cabinet PD, Sri Haikam Dingo Singh, Honorable Minister Social Welfare and Fisheries, Sri Thanazam Basanta Singh, Honorable Minister Education, Law, and Shri Kasim Wasum, Honorable Minister, Animal Husbandry, Veterinary and Transport, aduga Honorable MLAs, Ame, I punamak one by one when I mean Chata Drakashu, aduga government gi chairman Pampai B. Reversing, aduga Chief Secretary, DGP, Senior Government Official Mayam Punamak, aduga Tai Official Singh, Media Gimarmapang, I Punapo, Ikai Kamnavochari. Ahan Bada Ekoi Anuba Sarkar Lakpasigi. Bharatiya Janata Party Anishuba 2O Masigi ekoi प्रजा ने कोई पीरक की बठाजब हाँ नहीं कोई कुंगमा थोई ओइरंबदु हंटक के इलेक्शन दुदा absolute majority 32 पिबिरकांदा इखोइदा थबक तौनबी तंजा पिबिरकपा अदुगी इरोइनना इखोइदा कोई मिनिस्टर ओइमिनरिबा एगी मरुंपांग सिंह एमएलए काबिरइबा एगी मरुंपांग सिंह मयाम अखोइ तानरगा ममांगदगी पाइखलगा लाकपा अदुगा इखोइना डेलिवर तौबा ngamaudaबसिंग अथोबा मतमना क्रमाइना लोइसनसिगे हाइदना इखोइगी मदुगी planning ama tor matungda koina 100 days action plan si under the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji aduga Bharatiya Janata Party ki senior leaders singi makha tanaro matungda koina sigi steps se koi lokut pani laiwa phabadagi with the help of my beloved bureaucrats, Chief Secretary, Additional Chief Secretary, Secretary Singh, Commissioner Singh, Lairiba, DC, Police Officer, DGP, SP, DG, Mayam Punamaksina, with a commitment. I coin a Putoiba plant, policy, Tana Minerga, Torokanasi, 100 days, Nasi Yam Kruba. Thabak Thoram Singh adu ikoi inaugurate tobang amjabani aduga foundation stone light tobang amjabani. Sidanate koi tarik kuntra wagi manungda we are going to do lot. Ikoi makata na mo ikoi gi tawgada ba mayam ama singarang mag nahan na ikoi na salaga yengoriba Jennings hostel. Boys के hostel, girls के hostel, अरे event, एक कोई ऐसा project करा secretariat हो जाएगा इधीबा, आदि अतई project में हम मसुई कोई प्रजाद खुशी नने नंबगी कोई पानम थमजरी, अदुना कोई की ngasi किसी इधर कोई ना inaugurate तौरिसी 176.72 crores Guinea Quena inauguration tourise. Aluka beneficiary the Quena Yentroiba, Piriba, Oleski. Say whatever I Quena commit peaking at any commitment. Saying, say, Zaran in the Haiba the Mina, I manifesto the Yaukiba, Oleski, Palishingam Pangani Hakiba, Widow penciled Madugi, Adu Pig in Hakiba, I am not 3.28 crores. Aduga foundation lying late to keep is the 19 crore. Aduga training skilling kari kari ama amada koina taurisi 11.50 crores. Pun nangasi koina taurisi 211 crore gi items sing ne. Koi sangaba, jatrahunba, adagi materials and topa kodokpa yauris. So the yauris koi 25 veterinary hospital and a 58 veterinary dispensaries, adagi feed mixing plant kumbongi is 29 lakhs kine adagi inauguration of 33 by 11 kb Wangjing ngasai loina tawre sumai torokanda mayam nadi wajau ngange hai wajau tinate aseng bane ai do koi what we said we do deliver nai ne hajabato I coin a high giver, I coin a commitment peak giver, I coin a lock talk giver, deliver to it. I do deliver to Grugadi, Amon Unabungam de Miss Ikaya. When Tony Hagiva Mat of Grugadi. And the Maduki commitment to the Sachavani, and the Fusiki Hantaki Laiba, I Honorable Minister Singh. Team. It's a very efficient and forceful. I Sigi, say Heiningi, I quite. Aina pahari ba department sing the assigned only upon my am time bound with quality modulation ba aduga transparency number 1 transparency अखोई करी तौरगे से प्रजा खंगन अखोई करी तौगदौरगे से प्रजा खंगन सी थबक कया पैसा क्या चंगनो से प्रजा खंगन कया एक्सप्लेन तौरे से प्रजा खंगन सिगी पोट ट्रांसपेरेंसी के लोइना अखोई अखोई असाइन तौबीब टास्क सिंग मैम से अखोई डिलीवर तौनब होनबने अदुना हुजिक ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर सिंह माना माना पाइरिब माना माना तौरिब पोर्टफोलियोस डिपार्टमेंट सिंह से अंगम बिथाक होनरी सिगी 100 डेज से लोइरो मतुंग दे अखोई 1 years लाइव सही अमा फारकोस अखोई प्रजा करी पीगदगे से अखोई खनरगा अमुक 100 days के एक्शन प्लान सुमाई लौथोपदौना अखोई 100 सही अमा के अखोई लौथोकन टारगेट तौरगा सटकने हाइजबन लोग हाइरिबसिंग दो अखोई ngamnanaba इनखटकनी होनगनी अब हाइरिबा पुनम अखोइना ngamjariबसे मणिपुर की मियाम की support मियाम की cooperation फंगबदगी ngamjabane से समना हारकांदा war on drugs कोई यामना चिंगनना लेरमे कमाई तौदोनो कोई सोसाइटी सिबो करोमदा चटकदोरिनो कोई इसा इनाव मयाम सिबो करी तौगदगे ना कोई यामना सममना जिंद लाउजबगी वानी ngangjabagi wani implement tauba matamda effective oirakpa kan ko eng tumba yade kramai taugadagi sibo maramdi angang sing he akoigi noi adugi koi awangi yum angang do sumai tauge ne ka manung da du leirame ne selin ga leirame ne mai phikau du da school gi phikau du da guli yaurame ne adu so many masigi mayam sina kok sida dum tara tara information se lakpani tumba yade koi sabe yade mayam da haido kusui kai कमाई तौरगा मसी दिल तौगदगे ना होनर लाखपदो ngasiदी mayamgi maroina ai police department ki DGP intelligence ki kangbu nap ki kangbu ado including Assam Rifles ai thagale makhoina jointly tawraka ngasidi war on drugs to o se khoi successfully with the involvement of the peoples. Praja involved was a Praja se khud paira sing yadam. In misu yadam. Masada spontaneous oiba. Feeling sama. Great tonanaba madugi. Awareness piba madugi. Pochak mayam do. Koi wana honarak pani adubo. Ngashidi every community in the state mang da thokpire involve tawbire yaubire aduna aina thajabada ai sungsoi soidana mai pak panga magadra haibagi thajabado ingon da fawi sigeroina na khoigi forest department horticulture department yamna poppy plantation gi adi afforestation gi tawraiba poche hujik waram gani khoi ga loina bai khange ai gi walking style kai mama thengna ra ga di madu loi di bawa in ba pamba du gumba ai gi so son ba hai ga dra soi ba hai ga dra leiba an kitang ai khoi gi ai gi nate koi sida phami ba honorable minister Singh gi nate sida phami ba officer koi mayang nate kaitang haugo leiba isa isu sing sigi लेहौगद बटुंगी मिरोल से कोई कईगुम खरा तौबम थोकप्रा कईगुम खरा तौरम सुंब माले हैरगन तौबने कनाम तै खोगी येंगना बनते कनाम तै खोगी नुंगायंदे बोले कोई सु क्या नुंगाय लई आई फ्लैग खरा हायरनी सिक्योरिटी ओ मयाम योमसल लगा सिदै द कार नुंगाय ब थोंग ऑफिस खरा फमगा खरा ट्रांसफर पोस्टिंग खरा थबक तु लोयरबा लोयद्रबा इन तौरकान इंगना फमगा याम नुंगायना सेंदा अफंग म सेंदु चारगा दम एन्जॉय तौरग लेबि आई but adu di kanana ikoi gi lebak sembani adu di kanana ikoi na mai taw lei gi kanana ikoi gi mirol kan gani adu no kana ko makra da hat torum be to bi gano ikoi bu lana lo bi gano akoi na haibadi drug karwa to gum si haibani koi na haibadi drug thagum si haibani akoina haibadi afforestation tausi deforestation to biganu haibani akoina haibadi turial the yum sajan biganu haibani ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ forest reserve forest land yum sajan biguna yum sabam loi le kanam kai mai de mama ki khun tar ga me horon de gi laiba khun mayam chingda tariba tamba ka tari mayam ji kanana kari hai ki kanam hai de ba khundu da kanam da khun tan laga chalo noi lam nati kanam hai de ba mama le jari ba lam do chingdo oi gere tam do mai lam ne hayeng ko me na kai mama draga la ka ne madu ki compensation pipam to ko pira ka da lambi pa khok ba gi tawri ba adagi kai no ma sabai tawri sidi no me Mamagi loina lainari bangata neba. Akoina government hoji tawjara is akoy sumini. Nasi mangda lepsa riba ngangsa riba akoy sumini. Nuaite. Ngarang na hanmaki white hogi tawnari ba posi. Video tu da isalisa singna ima singna kapodo uro. Akoy nungai rang moto manbra. Kusho nuaite. But international highway ni na siyame. Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji na crores, thousands of Tharakanda against policy. Saudi Asia ki lambi punamak mi chat pa hore, lak pa hore. Madudai da lambi du ki nakan du dai da tawri ba ching du phajana greenery leigada ba pot dai da swaida polang khara khallaga yumam sai aswaida polang yum wana khara sai aswaida kanom tar ching du mo kothoi kothokte Madugi pon mayam do hayeng akhoi di masjid da international gi mayam di lakadoi ne adaina moi gi pata oibra kamai to buno kari no thigal halu bani atawrami mayam do loina forgery la le di akhoi gi pata pirami ba moi do budu ji phara jail lai re aduga hekta piu ne na hairi ba khoshu la le sing du dai da pata hekta piu ne na hairu ri ba khoshu la le Piri basulali, haruri basulali. Ada ki amana ngarang yam nungai taba sum TV discussion no makari gomada forceful eviction, force eviction hai. And hadu ki language jo sen nabi gana koi sarkar amana tawri se CM ni gai na ba pangtok do yab janate. Reserve forest lai ba migi yum daga mane CM ni gai tawro di ai su court ka do mi. Due process logi fajna tawrakanda se forest ki officer sing revenue ki officer sing thama ni ki mamang dagi boundary ki measurement tawgram thama ni ki mamang dagi hujik su anu bakari gumba government ki lamda encroach tawramba turian da encroach tawramba khongban da encroach tawramba lambi da encroach tawramba eviction tawrakanda pau dam de khuda ka tawi habir knuko akhoi hujik 79 lambi pakthong na bagi akhoi notice thokre 79 lambi du ki nakan nakan da leiba sing du si mental prepare to be are o akhoi se soidna chatlaga do buni hai madugi khuda khuda ka thudi hai rakano maram di lambi pakthok ka dur se akhoi gi mayam gi ni lambi pakthok do bding asi maihau lang pok tor khanda Fire service ki fire brigade ki tata sangba ya lambi imphal manung da leitre ha basu even rural area da bole raktre fire brigade service fire ki mai sakpa kana kan na ba thousand na ba ki lambi leite ba koi da si yong na di khoi min noi gum sida aduna hojik tawri ba mayam akhoi na hana loina notice low ya de notice pi ba chapa da pur ga ta lai Notice people chapada lahu ya da na khud thage torokpa igi forest ki employees revenue ki employees eviction ki notice to atraga nogi lamdu ki pata se chang piyo na hairu ba chalo bukanda sangal laktaba upai leite da na nungdang da thong da thelu ba ki photo no everything evidence akhoi da layeba adu tawe na haibinate madu pire tawre han akhoi fajana survey ta holle forest ki lela adagi revenue lela survey ta holle adugi survey ta budu da ma khoi khangba yare o khoi si aran ba ora magade khoi si chalani koi je prepare to rodam ni then adui matung da aran ba ora mena khoi notice thare even high court moi appeal chaleba kano complaint ta weba honorable high court na khoi gi eviction ki procedure do as per rules norm the fazana tau akoi kuting jelo na hai gi ba moida adumai torokan the due process of law gi matung ina akoi eviction oiro kari oiro tawri se tawbani akoi da nampu hapu ge akoi da hak daite nampu hapu tawgi si minister oire ga nai hajabdo hujai CM oire akoi sarkar pairam ni ga na akoi mantri akoi absolute majority oire ga na kaino da kaino gi akoi gi uji reserve forest hoji leba ko lu sone phada ring sin reserve forest area da ai CM gi ne am da ko lu so ba madu phada ring sin ai na yade aduna ikhoina tawriba pot punok se legal constitution na piba adugi manung da atani ana mayam na lana lobi gano honorable prime minister Narendra Modi ji ki makhada mana piraiba schemes mana piraiba beneficiary gi mayam da yauhangada ba policy program punamok se masi ekhoi gi di as a driver Madugi mana piri be mayam do passenger oina gari bus sida hapa ga koi deliver do bune koi chalis we are delivering to the people what the honorable prime minister Narendra Modi ji is provided for the peoples aduna 75 years anniversary baran aning khatam bagi churpo ge roina na koi ngasai wajana pan gi do koi Pukri Humudra Manga Taunana already we have started. Area size do Pangdava Jagada size of pixel like a Taunana Bagi. Adagi even we are planning to plant 75 lakhs sapling till August. August Fauki Manung da koi 75 lakhs. Akoigi 75 Amit Masaf. Siga mari laina koi taunana ba forest ke official sing horticulture ke library ba official sing mayam thorokan koi school sing engage taunana ba college sing da Imphal manung da leriba mall hills mayam se pahin na bagi adugi plan we have already sold out aduna education minister na suyam kanna honari bani aduna hantak ki 13 August lakadariba 15 August yam phajana I pangthok si hai nai nanai education minister da I request of bani handa ki 13 August sidi akoi ki patriotic song gumba mamangi ahlamani paipu kaw graba thawai thagraba paipu sindugi saireng thian ba extempore speech to honba debating to honba drama sanan ba dugma mayam si so that ngasi ki mirul side da koina nationalism gi feelings samai koi impart to bungam dana adu tawsenai nahan I honorable education minister ga tana jamni mana soinna ba khona ge na similarly 13 August and 15 August su British ki mayokta thengna ki ba ho ki balan madugi Bharat ki leaders in kathok ki ba mayam do madu ngasi ki Manipur ki mayam da Bharat ki mayam da ningsingan ba chang adu da khoida nationalism gi majati nungsibagi maribang nungsibagi wakhal leiraba mising se ayam matamda discipline leigani ayam matamda mingonda akaiba phattaba tongningoy senja thumda tongningoy katukaran tongningoy lebak ningbagi maribang majati nungsibagi maramda muningsabagi wakhal leiragadi aduna ay honorable minister singda amaroina akoina handak Manipur ki praja na ikoi pide iba mandate che Manipur public na ikoi da change amaka pami adu ikoi da Manipur praja na thajaba amaka thamai noi gi team sina tawraga di koi Manipur se change tawni akoi na pami ba nangai charang nerga le rama mayam confusion le rama mayam bap tanar mayam do noi na tawraga di soi na fagani lambi fagani khale praja na ising phangani khale mai nungai gani khale angang singi school like tambam yes ngase I appreciate the education department education minister school phagaran ji na mission na mai koina hogdo ki bodo ngasi school yang khai ne ngasi sangari 50 schools aduga iroina na star education ne dana oja sing sidai da Satra Singhu Karam Karamba Makalgi Maong the Anuba technology, Anuba thinking, Anuba idea in the Kamina Tambi, the Gahabi Gamo, was asking for training people Pochungasi Hongway. Yamai appreciate the education department. Madam the education is she Mayama and the Kangi education Yaw Dragati Equigi society si Yate health issue Equi 100 days ki Manunda Matangi program da Mayama Mayorkani health issue Zik Yam Pazana Koi Makal Makagi scheme Anuba Putoktana Honajari Aduna Hujay Koina Toriba Narangai Morangi Aigi Marup Honorable MLA Santigi video movie Mana eviction to Budugi Turian Matakta Saba Moirang si am now see a quickie vulnerable area. Everyone is keeping views on Moirang Karigi Loktaksi the uniqueness. Huzikloina Nanai ADBG Kangbuga Japangi Karigi Mayam Torkandai conference of virtual Moina Kui Loktaksi Nga Ubu the Ngawi. Moyzili 10 days survey to holy. Adagi Maru by missing ship low in a Harakanis later 19 Torganda survey to holy. How we can save Loktak. The Siga Maiden and Loktak Septum of one of the Akoi with the Taliban missing to give awareness sang him, support sang him. Nan Sandi went to Kongbando the Taramiba Mayam do Akoina with this why the Ubuki the Antakti Batulga Gasilo in a local Labne. Loktak Yogdanava Nambu is to enter the number. Nan Santina, my video to the man, I am boldly. Taubudu, I appreciate the way. Eviction to Bogi Harabunataba. Kongban isn't a quick is in ever visitors. Isn't Siengadaba Kongbando, Aina Punjan Ganeva. Agi Gari Kapam Siamani Kangde, Dukan is Choktok Panikangde, Amanikangde. I give a pass, was it can sapune? She's a Kitang Salagan, no my bungis around the PM. No my bungis might have rim Sabise. Oh, Jenim Stabise. I should have my drainage already. I should say the isn't gentleman to bring you. My yum dos minus target crea. Jan Loy Fungre, Soroxi the isn't gentleman. I don't know Kitan Tarakan isn't Java the Hydration. Sarkar neto is you. Ulakaduin. So give Moina drain gentleman to the Mayum do Sanctor Able. Drain the Fulaga. Aduna Hans Hantina. I bought lepus, I left to see. I did Prajaki Tabuk to Beadi. She sing Chenham Tamdiadi and I would Madu. Yes, Madu careers of singing. Both the Kangi, and a Prajana, some high with the giver, Pujiva. Both the Kangi, no, both the Kangi, and I have the Puja, assume that Tabuk to Mum Drevamta. I don't know Sandy and I bought lepus, I left away machine noise to the Yadi and I would I do in any Sandy Police. I know I see Seattle in Minando. I make a pack Seattle with them near the Onang Kanoga where the Sakars of 5 minutes and 9 to Anyway, I know how to be a quick up. Courage, Lebete. I knew we put Shivokano. No more potting, no more Shidole. But I know poing either, I know lading either. Prasadugi Apaba, Lebak to get Apaba, Mayang we can't get the Tabaka told me. Have Adugi point to cut in a queen of him, Mu and Tanarisabin. I cut the guy, hang a lawyer and Sakrakati, she the Karipudo. I'm putting a little. I don't know. I appreciate my bureaucrat officer, including security personnel, all. Nakoigi Yamna hardworking, sincerity. Adugi Mayam Dunangasi Quina Manipur, the last 5 years or so, despite of having a COVID pandemic, many difficulties, obstacles. Ekoi Tabakado Sitobungamgi Adunangasi, Hogalakpatanium Jesu, because of you, we can achieve this 100 days as a successful mission. Aduna koi bureaucracy officer na koi mayam boy yamna appreciate tawe thagale. Aduga makhata na koi Manipur si samam base koi mayam sangaga. Manipur si koi mayam sangaga samam base. Manipur si almost mathong manong khangdalai ramesim di moi mayam hairaga targa sauni. Phamung na karai thadoi no ising na karai tumbano adagi sakhum na karai leibino si bahap taram ta na leiram de koi. Leiteba lambi som chatoira ising som chen doira turen karai lei khongwan karai lei building karai sai koi leite. Yes, huji koi eviction ji illegal khatani ko dawdoi se illegal tawrai se makata na sathagini warobino makata na sathagini Oji government ki quarter forgery tawraga leisalliba government ki quarter sandoga sajallaga bhara thammiba adagi government ki lam mayam occupy tawraga leiriba chingda khangde tamda khangde masi khoi all out clean tawrakani masi mani mayam support obio masi dai da waro bigano aduga leibham leitaba praja sing taseng bo yawro magadi ai works minister ko koi tanarbani akoi hojik akoi housing colony akoi vertical expansion draga le Manipur di horizontal mafam nei te upai le roi on the vertical expansion ke akoi lam huji akoi land bank akoi huji ai nahan na tim semre DC adagi IS yauna akoi land bank Manipur gi leiriba jaga sing the land bank akoi madugi thamnana bugi damta karai da kari ahang ba karai da government gi lam kedawe ase loina hujik madugi in process lei land bank do identify tor matung ge da koi gi flat the yumpi na bugi koi construction hogani huji mafam khara da hobo yaure private ki se koi sangafam da hujik sangafam gi Don Bosco gi mana ki do da akoi gi flat system hore flat lay ba aduga layna na bagi admai to guna koi even langol gi chaw grabal lamma koi ka macha yum mam sar ka da mang lay re se loina koi masi langol de lay ba kaino gi koi gi quarter mayam ji adune honorable works minister gai work haurabani madu torkanda jaga torkanda koi 6-7 floor gi building tara kun sar kanda yum lay jodaba taseng na aduga paisa so dum tam na payment thiba yaba installment da aduna adugumagi type khoi yam thuna khoi haurani adugi khoi consultant kari tana ba haure lam identify tabu haure aduna Manipur da di tasena di lam leitaba mati leitaba ni da Manipur ai gi mai pa masak khangda ba lam leite hebse tasena akhoi da di leitaba ne ba oi bharat ki atai da di railway da kari da karai deno la palai leiko but koi Manipur no ki adumakti leitabani adu masi manao lamien ma thungnadre ga sorok da yum sani adu sorok da yum sage yadraga thudi ga sarkar phate di tonugum siko dudi sorok da bauti yum sanagum se da bauti sorok ka turen da bauti yum sanagum se ba leitraga da sengna leite haina si anu wafum khase thamjaraga aikoi Manipur jik mang salabani mang salibani aikoi mayam gi apunba kanagumba community ematagi oiba Manipur nate aikoi laiba ki kuntra tribe kuntra ga humdoi mari sigi akoi apunba Manipur ni handaki sangai festival mayam mamangi mayam ga mananda mong ga uba phangani laiba isin of tribe kuntra ni thoi humdoi gi heritage park sangko lagani lam identify to bolore athuba matamda yum sagal erga mamagi tangkul gi kuki gi mau na mau gi adagi maitai gi mamagi yum kuntrani thoi mo sagal kanda ada thamma kanda koi gi sangai festival madudagi koi launch tawudorni curtain adagi tawudori bani traditional dress koi kuntrani thoi mo gi punna setminarga madagi tholaga haugodori bani adugumba yamna kare haini history ko report amakak Manipur se punjallaga thamamba dune khoi gi target masen nataba aina ai thokpa kuki gi maitai gi naga gi mayang gi pangal gi ngang badu nataba we as Indian we as a Manipuri, oneness, amato in a koi, Lemina Budune Kogi, Nasiano Wulaksariba, Bharatiya Janata Party, 2 Ogi Pandam, and then Mayampunamai Amona Tagasari. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to request Shri Bulumang, Additional Chief Secretary, Planning, Government of Manipur, to kindly present the vote of thanks.
On the special function for the 100 days action plan of the new government, it is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks to the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Biren Singh, who is also the chief guest of today's function. Sir, under your leadership, the 100 days action plan was drafted with a view to build up momentum of the new government, and I think everyone will acknowledge that the momentum has indeed been built up, and in fact less than 100 days we have achieved so much. The remaining 1,700 days I think are very promising for the welfare of the people of Manipur. In this regard, it is my privilege to thank our Honorable Union Minister of State, Dr. R.K. Ranjan, and our Honorable MP, Maharaj Sanajauba, because they are our representatives to the central government. The efforts that we are making to lift this state from the difficult past to a promising future, it is our humble request that they convey to the various ministries in the central government. We thank you very much, sirs, for gracing this occasion. It is our privilege that today's function is graced by the Honorable Speaker, Shri T.H. Satyabrata, who heads the assembly from where the entire democratic process starts. We thank you very much, sir, for being part of this 100 days action plan. I thank the Honorable Ministers, Shri T.H. Biswajit Singh, Honorable Minister, Power, Forest and Environment, Agriculture, Science and Technology, Shri Y. Khemchand Singh, Honorable Minister, Mahut, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Shri K. Govinda Singh, Honorable Minister, PWD, Youth Affairs and Sports, Srimati Nemcha Kipgen, Honorable Minister, Textile, Commerce and Industries and Cooperation, Shri Awangbo Nyumai could not be with us today, Shri Letpao Haukip, Honorable Minister, Tribal Affairs and Hills, Horticulture and Soil Conservation, Dr. Sapam Ranjan Singh, Honorable Minister, Health and Family Welfare, DIPR, Shri L. Sushindro Meitei, Honorable Minister, PHED, CAF and PD, Shri H. Dingo Singh, Honorable Minister, Social Welfare, Skill and Labor and Fisheries, Dr. T.H. Basanta Singh, Honorable Minister, Education, Law and Legislative Affairs. Honorable Cabinet Ministers, we are extremely thankful for your leadership that today's multi-departmental, multi-location program could come off successfully. It is your leadership of your departments with the administrative secretaries under you and the head of departments and all the officers that we could carry forward this ambitious 100 days action plan in such a short time. We look forward to your continued guidance and leadership under our Chief Minister so that we carry forward the development activities of the state. I thank the Honorable MLAs who are here today, who represent their respective assembly constituencies. I thank the respected Chief Secretary, respected DGP, and all the senior officers, all the departmental officers, and all the beneficiaries who are represented today. You represent the larger beneficiary groups who are there in different parts of the state today, witnessing this program through the YouTube and the local channels and the TV. To all of you, our message that the government is moving forward to develop this state of ours. We thank you for your presence. And finally, I thank the media, electronic and print and social media for witnessing this program, and request you to carry forward the message of 100 days action plan and further development of the state. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sige matungda flag off of 120 students for industry-linked training in IT, ITES sector at Guwahati. Ngasi punna students chamaga kun Guwahati fauba lamthabigani Honorable Chief Minister na lamthabigani hojek nghaktang minute khara katang lojage si hall asigi pangthoiba function asi loibaga makha ground floor dai khoi kumaga ngasigi Guwahati fauba chatkadaba students chamaga kun asigi lamthabagi flag up ceremony sisu pangthok chagani asiga loinana ngasigi thawmasi da yaubiriba kwai kibiki Mapanda pack lunch koi provide tawjay pack lunch asisu lobinaba ningsingjari Sigi Pangtok Chariba launching inauguration, laying a foundation stone and distribution of various schemes, projects under 100 days action points ke City Convention Center sida Pangtok Chariba formal function si rimatang sida adumag loishin jare aduga makhataba program ma koi en hoji haijagiba makhagi ground floor da flag of 120 students for IT link training in IT ITES sector at Guwahati si hojek thamjari ngha ki matungda khoi pangthok chagani asigi thormasida chinba batam kaya kaithok pi na yaubi kheba kwai khibek thakat ba phungdok chari ngasigi thormasigi chief guest Honorable Chief Minister ngasigi Honorable Minister Singh na makada kumthabiraga ngasigi flag off of 120 students for industry linked training in IT ITES sector at Guwahati Guwahati ki damak lam thagada but students samaga kun sige lam thabina ba nalupchari please sir
Lower down.
Anyway, thank you. What kind of multi-department.